Hi, Heleen. How are you?
Hello. I'm good.
Good. Where are you from?
Stellenbosch in
Stellenbosch.
South Africa, for those who's not in South Africa, but yeah, in Stellenbosch. This is my first MKAL that I've done. I haven't done any. This is actually also my first Stephen West pattern ever. I haven't done any of his patterns. I mean, I've been following him on Instagram, so I could see what he was doing, but yeah, it always looked super out there for me. And then I saw that you are having like a little group and everything, and everybody's starting to like, get excited and pick colors. And I'm like, oh, okay, let me try this. And yeah, here I am. So I think if I do it again, I'll definitely try and not have any other knitting around it so that I can focus on this, because I like to knit other things, but I had some tests and stuff that was also happening. So I couldn't just knit this. But anyway, I finished, well, not like the whole thing like he, but so yeah, let me show you. So the first part was definitely to me like probably the most difficult and frustrating, just because it was finicky and little and the tiny needles. I did on a 3.25. I don't know what everybody else, I know some people went up to 4 and whatever, but this was, yeah, so this part was finicky, but I'm glad, yeah, I stuck with it, that I could carry on. Then I really enjoyed the second part, which I then decided to alternate colors here a bit. And because I had a variegated color as part of this here. So I decided now I need to bring that in like more here. So I really enjoyed this part with the short rows. And I did it like his short rows. I know some people did normal or German short rows or whatever, but I wasn't like gonna do that. I was worried that I might mess it up or whatever. Yeah, and it worked. Like it was fine, the way he closes the gaps and stuff. So I learned that as well, which is great. And then this was also my first time doing cables, but then I added a color because this is now a darker color that wasn't originally like planned, and this is my pop color. So, but I quite like how it came out. I decided not to do the little squigglies in here as well, because I just thought I've had enough, really. I've done enough for my first one. And I like that it's just like the dark cables.
All right.
So, and yeah, first time cables. So I'm quite happy with how that worked out. This long strip here, which actually looks really nice in the end. Yeah, that was like quite time consuming. It felt like it was going on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. But yeah, we managed it. And then this again, I really liked this little stripy part because it kind of went quicker as you went on. And I added the dark again here with my variegated. Nice. My yarn is from Big Fox Yarn. Yeah, and I think my shawl is not that big, like what I've seen other people, how these turn out. It's not, it's kind of like more longer and narrow. Yeah, and I did this quicker or whatever, shorter band off, yeah. Just with that.
And the rib section. So I want to know, with regards to your comment about your clue 1, that was, you didn't enjoy that. So did you watch the video without knowing what is going to be the end product of clue 1, or did you know?
I immediately skipped to the end. I immediately, as soon as it came out, I wanted to see what that clue 1 is going to, and I was like, what is this? I don't know what this is, but anyway, so I started. So I think I won't say I didn't really enjoy it. It just took really, really long. And then I ended up with this piece of fabric that I thought, gosh, is this what I have for all this knitting I've done? But yeah, that is, so actually, like, I'm quite amazed that I didn't just stop there and like gave up and thought, okay, this is not for me. But yeah, every time the clue came out, skip to the end, I wanted to know. And yeah, I don't know, next year, maybe I'll also see, because as we went, like I started actually with 2 other, I started with like the light gray and this darker gray as my clue 1. And I did a few rows and I was like, no, this is too boring or too like plain for me. I need something. That's why I added like the variegated, so that it's, I don't know, I just liked how that worked.
All right. So
but yeah, it was interesting.
So you're saying next year. So my assumption is you're going to join next year again?
Yeah, I'll probably have FOMO. I probably won't Like if it starts building up, I might, yeah, just because actually this was also my very first shawl that I've knitted.
Oh, wow.
Apart from like first waist knit, first MKAL, I've never knitted a shawl, so this is my first one.
So Heleen,
yeah.
how do you feel after you've completed your first mystery knit along with Mr. West?
I'm very impressed with myself. Very impressed, really. Yeah, it is nice. I think the group definitely helped me get through it because everybody was going and there were still other people who's also still going now and not finishing it. So it helped me that we were all together in it and doing it, because otherwise if I was on my own, I would have said, oh, you know, leave it, get on to something else. But because we were all doing it and you see somebody else's result and then you, oh no, okay, let me carry on, or let me do this, or that is actually, that section is going to go quicker. So that's nice. So the group was really, really nice. It was like, you know, that's also why I enjoy doing test knits, because there's always other people that you can ask and you learn so much from it, from like the other people doing it and just from the pattern. I mean, I learned a lot in this pattern. There was stuff that I haven't done before. And for me, it was a good learning.
Oh, that's awesome, Heleen. It was lovely having you being part of the group.
Yeah, thanks. I really enjoyed it. Thanks for having me. And yeah, I hope we can do it again.
I will definitely do it again next year. You'll see. I'll be here. You can join me. I'll be here. Thanks.
Thank you.